We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Alex Papp, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Striding into the box, Willie Batista. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
On the ground to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box now, Phil Ordonez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Batista aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third.
At the plate, Stan Farnsworth. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, runner goes. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Dan Branch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand just the 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Boyd Maris gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Dexter Fowler.
Now here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate, Freddie Santiago standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Villarreal is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's set and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes on 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
And that fastball away there almost works like another pitch out. I think they're definitely worried about him over there.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 2.
To the plate now, Christopher Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Travis James, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-1. Two and one. Here it is.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with two away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The set and the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Standing in now, Dave Bowie,
The third baseman.
as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 Chicago. So stepping in, Jude Robinette. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Embry is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Elvis Villarreal.
Digging in now, Elvis Villarreal. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So coming to the plate, Alex Colon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tyler Colvin.
The first baseman, Tyler Colvin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The next Cub up, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hopped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
The right fielder, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.C. Embry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Barehanded on the move. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Number 2.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Chester Fair enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Christopher Moran, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. Fair, a right-hander going 6'5", comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 hit hard to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We played two full. Cubs lead it 5-0. Into the box now, Kevin Brewster. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Down 1-1.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Chester Fair, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Bautista.
Into the box, Willie Bautista. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Bill Ordonez.
At the plate now, Phil Ordonez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out with the man at first. Liner toward right center. Embry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Tampa. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Travis James. He drew a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, Dave Bowie. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Tyler Colvin, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
First and second now, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pops this one up. Ordonez into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Bass.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is flared right back over the mound. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
The left fielder, number 25.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Bases full now following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Farnsworth is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 8-0. At the plate, Stan Farnsworth. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Stan Farnsworth.
The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Santiago is right there, one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Dan Branch.
Digging in, Dan Branch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, that's out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. The 2-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And we'll flash up the Rays leaderboard for you there to find that his total is currently fourth best on the Tampa Bay Ball Club. Into the box, Jude Robinette. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one.
All one strike.
Runner at second here with one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2 and 2. Again, another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Santiago is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Elvis Villarreal.
Digging in for his second at bat, Elvis Villarreal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Bowie is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in once again, Christopher Moran. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, number 2.
He's set. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 8-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
So digging in now, Alex Colon.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In the air to center. Santiago has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Brewster. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Brewster is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm. Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's ball 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the pitcher.
Ready now, Chester Fair. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Batista already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Ordonez.
In now, Phil Ordonez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Ordonez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. Still 8-0. Irizarry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dave Bowie. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. 2-2. Yep. I got 3-2.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So in now for Chicago, Tyler Coleman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat, and that one got a piece of him.
the pitcher.
Ready once again,
50.
Alex Happ. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Irizarry has over 40 innings on his line so far and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs as the lead holds at 8-0. Up next for the Rays, Stan Farnsworth. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dan Farnsworth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dan Branch.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Dan Branch. First delivery to him on the way. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. To the plate now, Jude Robinette, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners on first with one down. Two and one.
2-1.
Popped him up. Coleman has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Elvis Villarreal. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Settling in now, Freddie Santiago, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Ready. Santiago.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up now, J.C. Embry, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Christopher Moran. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Travis James. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. James hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Stepping in now, Dave Bowie, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box, Tyler Coleman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Turned on down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Gil Cruz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Alex Happ, and a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looped over toward first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Colon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. James gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding in once again, Kevin Brewster. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gil Cruz.
Carmen Minoso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Minoso.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. Embry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Matt Rossiter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Matt Rossiter.
Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Santiago.
The pitch.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Embry.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Christopher Moran. This is foul right side. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
None out, runners at first and second. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Travis James, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Ben Zobrist, and he fouls this one off. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Batista. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Embry is there, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in to try it again, Phil Ordonez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1-0 the count. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. At the plate now, Stan Farnsworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
All
2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded to the right. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 33, Sam Igawa.
At the plate, Dan Branch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. A little bit outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Catcher, Jude Robinette.
Standing in, Jude Robinette. First pitch coming, here it is. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So striding in, Dave Bowie. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The third baseman, Dave.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Tyler Coleman. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Thomas Houck comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Sam Igawa will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Houck is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
None out. Runners at first and second. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. On the ground to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Embry is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Elvis Perez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Elvis Perez.
Into the box now, Christopher Moran, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Travis James, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the payoff pitch home. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman,
now batting, Ben Zobrist. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Perez, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
the third baseman.
Coming to the plate again, Dave Bowie, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Ready with the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Tyler Colvin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Elvis Villarreal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Villarreal.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Kevin Brewster.
Into the box, Kevin Brewster. First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
18-0 the final tonight. The Chicago Cubs lit up the stat sheet and the scoreboard on their way to 23 hits. Alex Happ gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Boyd Maris was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.